Hey everybody, it's Fuschia here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Blue version. Last time we started our trek to Fuschia City with routes 13 and 12. That's not the order, but hey, I still got both the routes listed on. This time we're gonna head through routes 14 and 15, hopefully finally make it. Anyway, to start off this episode, we got 2 trainers in a row, so... You know, we haven't seen Alexa out in a while, and maybe this time... Maybe we can get something like that bird keeper that I cut out last time and just get like 5 hits. Get the 5-hit Fury attack. We ride out here because there's more. I mean, I guess this is probably a nice cycling path, though. This is probably a nice cycling path just because of how long it is. Even if you are actually, I was gonna say it's probably probably a pretty good workout, but you're using a motorcycle, and motorcycles aren't really as. I don't think motorcycles are nearly as physical as a long bike ride is because it's again motorized. And generally, motorized vehicles don't take that much physical effort. Actually, I think I've already said that. Ooh, Mach. Hey, look, we're actually starting this off with. We're actually starting to have random trainers with evolved Pokemon. If only some of those bird keepers that were just nearly boring me to death last time with like 4 and 5 Pokemon could have some. You know, maybe make it a bit interesting to show these battles. Wipeout. Also not a fun thing on any sort of cycle though, so yeah. Have you heard of the legendary Pokemon? Well, I have one, and there are still 4, but there's still 4 more to go, and haven't really heard much about any of them quite yet. So anyway, 1 Pokemon, and it's Farfetch'd. Oh, I feel so bad for you raising a Farfetch'd. You know what? Alexa, just drill peck this thing. It's still level 33 though, so it's still gonna be able to take a hit, but it's not gonna do much in return. Not even, ooh, but it's not worth that much experience, but it's worth enough to get Lux to level 35. Why? Why'd I lose? You know, I think I'll give me your email, and I think I'll send you the link to Farfetch'd Bulbapedia page later, and you can kind of see for yourself that maybe catching something else might be a good idea. I mean, Farfetch'd isn't bad as just kind of a general... Oh, I get it. There are like 2 trainers on that side heading toward the path and 2 trainers on the other side, so it's kind of like those trees are, in a way, some sort of weird mirror. Wait, are you gonna have a coughing and a muck? Because if you did, that'd be honestly pretty hilarious. Though kind of lazy at the same time, because again, since trainers in this game don't have names, they're like exact carbon copies. They're going to be exact carbon copies of each other. Oh no, you just have a Grimer. You're not nearly as fun as the other guy. I think at this point with Robin's stats, I want to see how Quick Attack does versus Ember on something that's neutral again. So about the same. I think Grimer might have slightly lower special. But I think it's still important to figure out kind of how much damage, kind of gauge that, even if I don't have the exact numbers at the moment. Blown away, because you can't really see like the exact HP numbers on enemy Pokemon until we get to Stadium, and there's no way I can get past here without battling you. Also more demon trees, as you can see. Oh, you need to burn some time? It's just like those rocket grunts, honestly. I can burn some time for you, though. I can burn some time for you. Especially since I don't have much PP left on Body Slam. Can't wait till I get something like Flamethrower or Fire Blast, though. That'll be the day. That'll be the day when Robin goes from pretty good to amazing, honestly. We'll finally be able to put that same type attack bonus, Fire type, to some good use. Please do not disable Ember. You disabled Sand Attack. Nice. Classy, stay classy. So yeah, this bikers kinda fitting with like their punk theme, kinda got poison types, you know. Cause like, I mean, I guess dark types would make more sense for like edgy rebels, I guess, but dark type isn't a type in this game, so the closest thing you can really get to that is poison. What? You? Yeah, me. I am indeed myself. No items. Please don't have. Okay, no encounters. That's good. So there are kind of like two paths to this route. There's one on this hot. There's actually okay. They actually kind of converge here, but as you can see, I think Route 14 is actually the shortest portion of. Yeah, because now I think this is Route 15. Because yeah, based on that little pause, but. So yeah, we're almost to Fuschia, so I think I'll battle a few more trainers, and then this is already really short. Maybe I really should battle all these guys. Who to throw up front? Let's go Alexa, because just Alexa has more PP for moves than Robin does. Come on, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go! Rydle, 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 Rydle. That's still like one of my favorite like lines of text in Ruby and 3rd generation. I just found that really amusing. Like for those of you who don't know, when you get your bike, you can go down and are going down the bicycle path on the bicycle road on Route 110 in that game. One of the NPCs on here asks if you got it from Rydel's bike shop in Mauville City, and he says he knows that because it's written all over your bike, right? And then he just goes on and you get like 2 full text boxes, which is just says like Rydle, which is just Rydle like listed a bunch of times. It's one of those things that it shouldn't be as amusing as it is, but I don't know. It's one of those. It's just a fun little line, and it really shows that. There are just because you're getting a free bike doesn't mean like everything is great in the world. You might just be writing you just might be writing an advertisement for a bike shop. I mean that's. And hey, guess what I did? Guess what I did a few episodes ago? Guess what I did? You think your poisoning's gonna annoy me? Lost. Get lost. You think your poisoning's gonna annoy me? Guess who prepared for such an occasion? Yeah, I don't know why I bought 10 antidotes. I didn't use one like after I had bought 10 of them, and yeah, it's kind of just one of those things. So we're gonna have you next. This is the kind of route that I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. This is one of the routes that PP would be good for. Anyway, as I was going on, I think so what I was talking about earlier. Oh yeah. Riding an advertisement bicycle. I mean, that's literally just how you get your bicycle in Johto. It's like, oh, nobody's buying my bikes. Hey, would you? I don't quite understand because if there are people you can talk to while you're riding your bike in Goldenrod, and it's like, ooh, hero mirror match. I think I'm faster, so mirror move wouldn't exactly be the best decision. My Firo is better than yours. Alexa is far better, and Alexa levels off of the enemy Firo. I knew it! Alright, so yeah, the Route 15 kind of has an upper path and a lower path, and because the upper path is above the ledge, I can just easily hop down and take the lower path. Instead of having to go... And we can kind of see what's on the lower path from the upper path as well. I think there might be a few items up here. No, it's just a way to skip all the trainers, it looks like. There's one trainer. Is there anything up here? Oh, there is an item. It is TM20. What is that, TM? I will... Also, this route kind of has a pretty interesting Pokemon on it. And if we find it, well, chances are you might find it if you go through the tall grass behind, like, all the trainers. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go and switch the Pokemon I had up front. So, let's see. What was TM20? I did just pick that up. It is Rage. Rage in this one is kind of like more... Rage is kind of like Rollout in later generations, where it locks you into the move, and until you faint, I believe. And basically, every time you get hit by a damaging move, the power of the move increases, and it can actually result in you kind of getting a bit stuck in a later area of the game if you set the situation up just right. So I guess it's time to go use that Poke Flute. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to show this, but no. There's plenty of, like, Clefairy and Drowsy and whatever. Actually, no, it was the Poliwag that used Hypnosis. Now look at the little Clefairy slapping me. Oof. Oof. Hit hit right on the cheek. Oof. Yeah, it's not really that bad. Also, I still haven't caught the Clefairy, I promised. We're gonna get the remaining HMs coming up very soon, and once I'm doing that, I'm just probably just gonna go through the entirety of Kanto and just catch everything. Yeah, okay, so yeah, there's an item up here, and there's a bunch of trainers down here, so... Actually, you know what? I might as well do some level of Fuschia City exploration this episode, because this is gonna be really short. I probably could have kept going and just cut out a few of these trainers on Route 15 here, because let's be honest, this isn't taking too long. Alright, only 2 Pokemon. Speaking of like Pokemon counts in like regular trainer battles, this is not a good matchup. Anyway, I like what Sun and Moon did, where they gave every trainer like fewer Pokemon, but each of the Pokemon was like higher level because there were fewer Pokemon. I really like that system because honestly, just like one-shotting 5 Pokemon isn't really that interesting at all, and I was basically just kind of spamming A through the entire battle, and that's not really like, that doesn't require any like focus or like real conscious thought. But with oh geez, Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff's Gen 1 sprites are just, all of Wigglytuff's Gen 1 sprites look like just, it looks like some kind of like serial murderer. Those eyes are just, they're not the eyes of a friendly thing that just wants to give you a big hug. They're the eyes of a killer. They do not look sane. Also, having to use 2 more hypnosises than I normally would is kind of annoying. But it's definitely worth. You've got to be kidding me. After all that work, Dream Eater just barely doesn't one-shot. Oh well, I guess that's what I have Confusion for. Sadly, Wigglytuff is not like the Chansey line, it doesn't give you a ton of experience. I think I might cut out one of these if they have a lot of Pokemon, but anyway. Still moving on here. But wait, okay. For a second there I thought, like, wait, are you just a normal... You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. Does this look like the face of Mercy? Because it's not. It's not the face of Mercy. You have... Oh, hey! Pikachu! Yeah, this is gonna be pretty simple, I can tell. And ooh, Raichu. Haven't seen one of those since I think it was the Lieutenant Surge battle. Like that was, like it's like if in other RPGs when you get like the palettes, like the boss palette swaps, like as like just regular enemies in like the layer dungeons and kind of. Except here it's just straight up like higher level versions of a gym leader's Pokemon in this situation. Alright, so I think because I'm paralyzed, yeah, I think I'm gonna skip you two. And, of course, just get into fights here. I raise Pokemon because I live alone. What is with like this path and just random depressing trainers? Like we have that person who's like, my Pokemon's dead, so I don't really need this TM. And now I've got, I'm lonely and I need Pokemon to support me. Like, seriously, like, I didn't remember the regular trainers of Pokemon Red and Blue being, like, sad. Maybe that's because normally I don't really pay too much attention or give too much thought to trainer dialogue, but seriously. Though you do have good taste in Pokemon. I will give you that. I will give you that one. You do have good taste. It's unfortunate that you're not quite as strong. And Truzy grew to level 36. We're very close to the end here. You didn't ask for this. Alright, I think I'm gonna skip over you, and I think I can dodge you by going to the grass here, and let's see if this is the Pokemon I was talking about earlier. No, it's just the evolution of Bellsprout. The level 30 wild Pokemon at this point. Like, remember what I was saying? I was feeling kind of over-leveled. Oh, geez, there are 2 more trainers than I thought there were. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm just gonna skip over the rest of them, because I do want some time to just kind of explore the main area of Fuschia City, or let's see what's in the lookout tower up here. Let's see what we can see. It looks like a small island. Professor Oak's aid, if you caught 50 kinds of Pokemon, an EXP, oh no, I only have like 20-something. Actually, you know what, let's check that right now. I probably should put in a bit more work in my Pokedex, because I think the next reward that we get is at 30, and we've been able to get that ever since we got into Vermilion City, and it's one of those things where it became a lot more useful in later generations. And I guess that guy tells you. So once we get out of the gate, welcome to Fuschia City. So I know I said I wasn't gonna explore this this episode, but you know what? Since we got two kind of big, there's a lot of stuff in here that's kind of big, and I kind of want to take care of that. And we get another of the fishing guru's brother, who gives us the good rod. So yeah, you get the good rod here, and if you take the other path, you're most likely gonna get this route first. So you can fish here if you want to. There might be a hidden item around here. I'm gonna click around for a bit. Check on every one of the tiles, on every possible tile. Is there anything? Does not appear to be. It's not like behind that house in Cerulean, where you could get the rare candies. Rare candy, not rare candies. It's only one. Don't mean to overhype that. So that house right next door is for something we're gonna be doing later. Safari Zone has a zoo in front of the entrance. Out back is a safari game for catching Pokemon. Oh boy, I have a thing or two to say about the safari game, especially because, well, I'm just gonna say Slowpoke is very knowledgeable about Pokemon. He does have some fossils. Oh, okay. Okay. So we don't have intelligent Slowpoke yet. And yeah, basically that's kind of a hint about something's up with the Safari Zone Warden, so we need to figure that out. But we're not going to be doing that. Where's Sarah? I said I'd meet her here. So we got Eric, a random named NPC. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Safari game. I've got a thing or two about that since, well, I'm just going to spoil it now. One of the Pokemon in the Safari Zone is something I do want to catch for my team. Meaning that, yeah, there's just going to be in a few coming episodes, I might just completely lose it. That item bomb there is really a Pokemon, and if we check the sign, name Voltorb, the very image of a Pokemon, and we actually get if you do that, you can actually get it registered as seen in your Pokedex. So if you want to check the area on it and figure out where you can find it, keep in mind this game was released before the internet was really a thing. Did you hear the Safari game? Some Pokemon can only be caught there. Trust me, buddy. Trust me, buddy. I know that, and I am not looking forward to it. As much as everyone seems to be hyping it up as like this big thing, I don't want to. How many Ultra Balls should I buy? I'll buy a few Ultra Balls and a bit more of the Great Ball. Should buy a bunch more. I think I should buy a few more. We get revives here. Always a good thing. Maybe just a few more Super Repels. Maybe a few revives wouldn't hurt. If something were to happen. And full heals heal any status conditions, including stuff like Confusion. Might as well pick up a few of those. Is there anything I don't really need at the moment on me that I can just probably sell pretty safely? No. Maybe I should probably just go in and sell most of my regular Pokeballs that I bought earlier on for catching. I think I bought all these Pokeballs for catching Mew. Even if it's not much money, I'm still getting a little back. Because honestly, I don't need that many regular Pokeballs at this point. I'm pretty much set for whatever I want to catch for the rest of the game at this point. I don't need, since I'm not going for any sort of Pokedex completion. Yeah, we're going to be exploring that later, just a bit. In fact, I might as well get it out of the way next episode. I think that's what we're going to be doing next time. But for now, I get to keep my sanity. I think I've basically just completely doomed myself by wanting to catch something as a team member in the Safari Zone, but hey, really, what can you do? What can you do? So I believe that way leads out to the route that you would come from if you took the path out of Celadon. We've got a gym here. Not going to take probably going to take that on after we're done with the other path and just kind of do a return path. Safari Zone Warden is old, but it's still active. All his teeth are false, though. So, speech impediment, and he's got false teeth. Probably can guess what he has. Bill files his own Pokemon data on his PC. Did he show you? Well, we got to see him using a teleporter device and turning himself into a Clefairy. You've met Bill? He's my grandson. I always liked collecting things, even as a child. So we got Bill's family here. Very nice, very nice. Pokemon Center, always a useful thing. And down south is a route, but we can't really do anything there yet, because that way leads out to the ocean. There's a narrow trail west of Viridian City. It goes to Pokemon League headquarters. The headquarters governs all trainers. So apparently they're like the government or something. You can't win with just one strong Pokemon. It's tough, but you have to raise them evenly, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. Oh boy, everyone's leading us to the Safari Zone, and as much as I hate to do it, this is going to be a bit of a short episode. We explored kind of the basic stuff around Fuschia City. Next time, though, it's certainly going to be an episode, alright? Next time we're going to go into the Safari Zone and catch a new team member. And also help the Safari Zone warden out, I guess. That's something that's happening too. See you guys next time.